close on Thursday, and a couple of other names. So here's the first tick on the index. Indices Bank is topping the charts, up about 0.5%. The index itself is up marginally, not too much, about 20 points higher. So it's largely flat with a bit of a positive bias. The mid-cap index is also flat with about a 60-point gain right now. The Bank Nifty is also just trending a tad bit in the green. So the first take after yesterday's steep fall is just consolidation around the 17,700 level. Infosys is clawing back a tad bit, 0.5% higher. Indices Bank is up about 0.3%. Coal India, Grasim, Adani Ports are a couple of other stocks that are trending in the green right now. Interesting moves on HCL Tech. Comes out with its numbers ahead, just a couple of days from now on Thursday. So ahead of that, it's up almost about 0.5%. And Maruti Suzuki, a couple of these auto stocks are also looking good. We had that CLSA note, which was constructive. On the downside, pharma stocks are under pressure. Cipla, Sun Pharma, Apollo Hospitals are your top three Nifty losers, followed by Hero MotoCorp, SBI Life, BPCL. ITC is just taking a bit of a breather after hitting a record high yesterday. TCS is still sulking a tad bit. Titan is a little bit in the red, not too much. But largely, you'd have to say the market is just buying time around these levels. No directional call at the moment. But the advance decline ratio is well in favor of the advances. So that's a good thing. The bulls are trying their best to claw back. But let's see, not convincing just yet, but nevertheless a tad bit in the green.
Well, that's right. Stock-specific action continues, though, Sonia. So quick heel, the numbers were very, very poor in a seasonally strong quarter, and the guidance as well going ahead is a little bit softish. So that stock, I think, is down close to around 8-9%, or quick heel should come up for you on the screen, down 8%. Just Dial, the numbers look quite good. The margins came at the highest we've seen in the last 2 years or so, at around 14.5%. So that's up close to around 5.5%. Angel One, the quarter 4 EBITDA was up by close to around 20%. The margins expand by around 400 basis points as well. That's off to the races, up close to around 5.5% odd. Godavari Power and Ispat, the mining operations at one of their mines, I know mines, that in fact, has resumed. So that stock, in fact, is up and about in today's trading session. A couple of other notable names on the downside. You have Tata Chemicals. Yesterday, the stock was down close to around 3% in the final hour of trade. It's followed up with another 2% cut because they have cut the light and dense soda ash prices by around 3 to around 4% odd. Fears of oversupply coming in there. Soda ash contributes around 15 to around 20%, as Sonal just told us, to the total EBITDA. So that stock as well is under a little bit pressure. A couple of stocks are reacting post large trades that we saw yesterday. So 361 WAM, that had opened up in the gain with close to around 1.5%, a pending large trade getting cleared out of the way. Z Entertainment as well, Oppenheimer sold close to around 5 crore shares odd at around 204 rupees. Yesterday the stock was a little bit under pressure. Today it's up close to around 1.5%. And Poonawalla Finance, the promoter entity, sold close to around 80 lakh shares in trade yesterday. It gained from the lows yesterday. Today as well, up close to around 0.5% odd. So a fairly decent start to trade after yesterday's pullback.
Yes, not bad, about 40 points higher. If you're looking for some more newsmakers, watch out for Jubilant Foodworks. Coca-Cola has put about 100 crores in one of their arms. That stock's up about 3%. Nestle is continuing its breakout from yesterday. Mitesh just mentioned that he's seeing fresh breakouts of both Britannia and Nestle on the charts. 1% up on that stock. There's some buying in HDFC Life. All in all, the market looks okay. About 40 points up on the Nifty, trying to stabilize. Banks are trying to add and build a little bit of momentum, 120 odd points up on the Bank Nifty. Mid-caps are also stable for the time being, so not a bad start at all, considering that the Asian picture was fairly muddled. So it is advantage bulls, at least for the time being. The market trying to get back to earlier levels of 17,800 plus. Well, it's a good time to then get our conversation going with the market master this morning. Saurav Mukherjee, founder at Marcellus Investment Managers.